I'm going to talk about a couple of things today on what your idea is in terms of branding. So sort of like the myths. When you think of personal branding, you're thinking that you need to have like all the colors right. You need to have a photo shoot. It comes to a point where the logo has to be perfect and you have to know exactly who you are, etc. Whereas I'm actually going to show you in 3 different steps of what exactly is personal branding, okay? And if we have to be perfectly honest, personal branding is just how you present yourself to the world. So who is it that you are today that you were not 10 years ago? So number 1, I want you to show up. I want you to know, who do you show up to the world as and to? What is it that you're today standing in who you are? Which brings me to point number 2. What have you overcome that you can teach your people? Now, when I say people, it could be, I don't know, like if it could be kids or moms, grandparents, whatever it is. When I teach you this, when we go through the whole branding and earning at the same time, we go through what is it that you have overcome that people can relate and be like, oh my goodness, she has helped me do XYZ, right? Like you have overcome abortion, you've overcome, maybe injuring yourself. Maybe you were supposed to run a race, but you injured and so here you are. Like whatever it is, your personal branding is going to be who you show up as and what you have had as experience traveling around the world, backpacking, whatever it is. And you can help others also that may want to jump into that, but you have the resource because you have the experience. Number 2 is I want you to understand, what are your values? What is it that you stand on? My values are empathy. My values are excellence. My values are understanding that we are efficient. My values are energy. You don't have any energy, you don't stay around me. Simple as that. But I have empathy on understanding who is the person on the other side, right? Those are my values, but those are mine. What are yours? What is it that those are non-negotiable? You either have them or you don't. You either stay with me or you don't, which is also called kind of like boundaries. So people know exactly what to expect with you. I'm not doing a business with somebody if they can't tell me exactly what it is, the price point, where we're going, what we're heading. Like, I don't want that. I want you to know that with me, we have structure, we have systems, we know exactly where we're heading. I can tell you how you can earn. I can tell you how to make 3, 4, 5, 6 figures. But at the end of the day, you've got to make the decision. And then your last part is like your mission. What is it that you're standing for? You don't need to know like the ins and outs of the middle part. The personal branding will come with the colors, will come with, for example, you guys know me for the red lipstick. You guys also know me for the crack that I always talk about. It does not matter. Like, it's part of you seeing me, but because I've been repetitious about showing up on social media. Now, what is your mission? What is the mission and the outcome? My mission is to help the multicultural millennial to stop being a stranger in their own country, have the confidence, have the energy to show up, to sell, to know how to sell, and also leave a legacy for their families, like helping 1,000 people to change their lives. Minimum of 100 pounds that they're earning every single month. Like, that's the mission that we're heading on. Now, if it's for you, perfect. If it's not, that's fine. But that's where I'm heading. And if you look at people that are in their purpose, you want to work with them. You want to be close to them because what they say is going to happen is going to happen. So I thought that would help. If it did and personal branding brought you like, okay, I got it, drop me 100%.